Well, you got to let us in now. What were you just so fired up about?
Talking about the ISIS brides.
Oh, yeah.
Sharri, I really am so furious about this because, you know, if the government can't answer their question whether they're going to, for privacy reasons, privacy's got nothing to do with it. We're not asking for the names. What we're saying is, are you actually going to allow them to come into the country or not? And the answer is no. And if they won't tell you now, then their attitude is, yes, we are considering letting them in the country. Worst thing we can ever do. Worst thing.
I mean, they've been lacking transparency from the very start, from the very day Liam Mendes in The Australian broke this story. I mean, that was months ago. That was back in August or September last year. And Albanese was asked about it in Parliament. He said the story was wrong. The story was never wrong. New South Wales Police confirmed it. And from that point onwards, they just have not let the public know. But Pauline, you know, I heard Angus Taylor asked about this by Ben Fordham this morning, and he said the Albanese government has questions to answer. He didn't go as far as saying they shouldn't come here. What do you think?
Well, they shouldn't come here. Sharri, I've said that right from the very beginning. We don't need them. These people, these women went over, supported their men to fight in terrorism and against our values, our laws. You know, Angus Taylor wants to appear as if, right, I'm in tune with the Australian people. He will never go far enough. Either will the Libs, because the moderates won't allow him to do it. Sharri, we're in a situation now in Australia where you can either go down one path and we will reap the rewards of our tough stance against Islam and the radicalisation that we will be facing. Or if we open up the borders and allow more into the country, we're going to suffer. Future generations will, as other countries have, like France and Denmark and England and all these other countries and Canada, all these ones who thought, oh, well, we'll welcome them. I tell you what, I've got no time for the radical Islam. Their religion concerns me because what it says in the Quran, they hate Westerners, and that's what it's all about. You know, you say, oh, well, there's good Muslims out there. Well, I'm sorry. How can you tell me there are good Muslims? If jihad is ever called, and people must understand this, go and research, go and understand about this. And the ones that will suffer, as those Jews did on that, you know, when they were murdered and slaughtered.
Well, Pauline,
and that's what we've got to realise could happen.
I mean, there are a lot of moderate Muslims in Australia who are, as you put it, good Muslims. But I think we can agree that radical extremist Islam that doesn't support Australian values has no place here. I just want to pick up on...
Give me that.
Yeah. The leaked Liberal policy today that proposed visa bans from terror-controlled regions across 13 countries. We might get them up on the screen. You know, some of the places you mentioned, countries like Afghanistan, Palestine, Lebanon, etc. This was prepared under Susan Lee, this policy leaked on Sky News and in the Australian today. Do you support a policy like this, or do you think this might be discriminatory? Do you think it might be better just to have a values test?
No, it's not discriminatory. I totally agree with it. Why wouldn't you? But also, the fact is, that's only regions within those countries. It's about 37 regions. But Sharri, I'd go a bit further. If those countries will not take back their citizens, if we want to deport them, if they won't take them back, then don't give them visas. Don't allow them to come into this country. We have to have an agreement with a lot of these countries that people apply to come here as migrants or visa holders. Because once they get into Australia, then they use our system against us and the court system so they can stay in the country. If the countries won't take them back, like a lot of the boat people that came in, they actually then destroyed their passports. And if we did find out where they're from, a lot of the countries wouldn't take them back. We have to get over that, and we have to say, right, will you take them back? If they won't, don't allow them into the country.